Field in New York. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The stats for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your New York Mets.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Noah Syndergaard gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you think of the power arms in baseball, this is the first guy you think of. Noah Syndergaard, big, strong guy, throws 89 to 93 mile an hour sliders. That's right, sliders. His fastball, anywhere from 97 to 101 miles an hour. Power fastball, power slider, and a terrific changeup. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. On to first, and Fowler is retired for the game's first out.
Batting second, center fielder number 20, Tommy Pham.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Pham. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. High fastball is in there.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Here's the 1-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
First offering on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. That's a hit, their first of the new season. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Behind 0-2 now. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Carpenter stands at second with 2 gone. Takes this the other way to right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Carlos Martinez is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Carlos Martinez, one of the biggest arms in the game of baseball. Electric fastball, 95 to 99 miles an hour with movement up, down, in, and out of the zone. Powerhouse slider, and I mean as good as any slider in baseball. His changeup has gotten better. If Carlos Martinez brings his A game, he has the chance to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the mound.
Now batting, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mets, center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Next up from New York, Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is back toward the mound. Fastball right back to the mound. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Batting third, right fielder.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And stepping in, the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone into the upper tank. A two-run homer for Jay Bruce. First home run of the campaign for him as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Todd Frazier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Frazier.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
The windup and the 0-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the second out.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Adrian.
Next for the Mets, Adrian Gonzalez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Ozuna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Mets do strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 New York. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A bouncer up the middle. Rosario's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-0. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Fowler is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Colton Wong.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Rosario brings it in. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. Lifted in the air to center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Matt Carpenter.
The first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First offering on its way. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 2 and the Cardinals 1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Syndergaard.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into very shallow right. Fowler has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Nimmo. First pitch coming, here it is. That's lifted the other way out to left. Jerko ranging into the outfield, but it's the shortstop that gets there, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, and they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Striding in once again, Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. First delivery to him on the way. Way out in front.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rosario ranging into the outfield. 1 down.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and here now is the catcher Yadier Molina. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Dribbled up the line. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. The 0-2 to Molina. Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a sinker dips too low there. into the dirt, in fact. Fly ball out toward right field. Bruce coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Ready for another chance? Paul DeYoung. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Molina leads off first with one away. Hit sharply toward the right side. Bruce is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Third baseman, number 3, Jed Jerko.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jed Jerko. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
A fastball right over the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Cards lead 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Leading off for the Mets here
And
in the
remember,
fourth.
he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 23, first baseman, Adrian.
Here's Adrian now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Colton Wong,
Leading off for
as they'll
St.
look
Louis.
to get something going
Second
here and
baseman.
even this game up.
Colton Wong.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Bruce. Still going back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here for Colton Wong. First home run of the campaign for him, and with it, the Cardinals have come back to even things at 2.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
The pitcher,
stepping in
number
now,
18,
Carlos Martinez.
Carlos Martinez.
A ball and no strikes. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. The 1-0. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
In now, Dexter Fowler. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Cardinals thanks to this man, Colton Wong. Bottom of the 5th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Riding in once again as Dribble Cabrera. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis d'Arnaud. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this pitcher's been absolutely in his zone up until this point. That was a retired streak, just broken up. He had retired 12 batters in a row. That's 4 clean innings. Let's see if the offense gets going.
Ready for another chance? Ahmed Rosario flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Ready with the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Carpenter shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Ready for another shot now. Matt Carpenter. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Hit down the line at first. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 23. Marcell.
Ready once again. Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
1 out, nobody on. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Digging in once again, Yadier Molina. He singled his last time up.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 0-2 to Molina. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to center field. Pham has a play. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 52.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that serves Citi Field, and it's become quite a big deal here in Queens.
Yeah, Matt, they really do an awesome job rallying the Mets and getting more fans bought into the whole movement. But one of the things I love most about the group is how well they travel. You see cheering sections in other cities, but these guys go all over the country and invade sections of visiting ballparks to root for the Mets. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeJong. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. In the air now, out to right field. Cabrera waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Third baseman, number 3, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Looped out toward third. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Colton Wong.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that misses for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score remains 2-2. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a little chopper up the middle. DeYoung's got it. And that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's Adrian now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit softly to third. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Asdrubal
Digging in to
Cabrera.
try it again. Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Greg Garcia is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
35, Greg Garcia.
In there, 0-1. Garcia tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Nimmo. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Dexter Fowler. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice
Center
knock
fielder
to the
number
opposite
20,
field. That's a switch
Tommy
hitter's delight, the
Pham.
ability to use all parts.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fam, with an even 1-1 count now. Here's the 1-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Hit hard toward the right side. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. 1-1. Is a fastball on the outer third. Look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Jerry Blevins enters the game after the delay, which lasted a little under an hour, but we're ready to go now. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Fowler, the runner at third. Pham on at second with 2 down. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Mets bullpen able to stem the tide. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 55, Dominic Leone.
Next for the Mets, Travis d'Arnaud. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the first pitch to him. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number
Cardinals
1.
are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starters. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Ahmed Rosario has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Jose Reyes will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Jose Reyes.
This is pulled into right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Oh, and the highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Stepping in now, Brandon Nimmo. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Mets strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Anthony Swarzak will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yadier Molina.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Liner towards second, but right to Cabrera, and that's the first out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day. At the plate, Paul DeYoung. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a slider right over the middle. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Third baseman, number
Here's
3.
Jed Jerko now.
Jed Jerko.
Hot shot toward third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Second baseman, number 16.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Bruce has a read on it, and that retires the side. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's now 3-2 St. Louis. Luke Gregerson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 44, Luke Gregerson.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Yoenis Cespedes.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And there's one down now.
The right fielder, number 19, Hey.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Mets down to their final out now. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First pitch coming. Here it is. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The St. Louis Cardinals came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Dominic Leone claims the win out of the pen, his first. Luke Gregerson earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dominic Leone. His record is now 1-0. The save to Luke Gregerson is first. The loss goes to Anthony Swarzak. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.